Hi, and welcome to Female Entrepreneurs Magazine, your go-to platform for ambitious women who are ready to take the business world by storm. I'm your host, Angel France, and each week we'll dive into the latest strategies, stories, and success secrets from the most inspiring female entrepreneurs around the world. Whether you're just starting out or scaling up, this is your space to connect, learn, and grow alongside a community of trailblazing women who, just like you, they are making their mark in the world of business. From personal branding to powerhouse marketing, from leadership to lifestyle tips, we've got you covered. So get ready to ignite your passion, fuel your purpose, and unlock your potential with Female Entrepreneurs Magazine. Let's make this journey together and turn your entrepreneurial dreams into reality. And welcome to the Real Female Entrepreneurs. Today's guests are here to take your social from so sensational to absolutely sensational and gorgeous. That's right. I said guests. This is a dynamic duo that are the magic behind the Better by Friday media. With 5 years of experience in social media management and content creation, these two have helped create all kinds of shine online. I'm sure you've seen some of their fabulous content. You know what? They're on a mission to give you your time back so you can focus on the moments that matter the most, like hanging out with family, friends, or you know what? Doing the thing you love the best, your total jam. You know what? They want your work to be magic. And you know what? By the end of Friday, it will be just for you because your socials will be better than ever before. Please welcome the fabulous team, Angelica, Guadalupe, and Taryn, Zambrano. I'm going to get this right at one time.
It's totally fine.
Okay.
We have time.
I love that. That is so funny. You guys are funny. I love when I mess up.
We're gonna mess
We're
up
gonna
too,
mess up
definitely.
as well.
I love it. It makes it more fun and more real, right?
It does.
It does.
Takes the
It does,
pressure
Yes.
off.
Makes it authentic.
Yes.
All right, guys, you know what? I want to know your story because having a business together is a little challenging at times. Sometimes partners can't make it together, but you guys seem to make it happen like there's no tomorrow. So were you best friends from kindergarten or what actually happened here?
So go ahead, Joe.
I'll start. So we have known each other since high school, but we didn't really become friends until we both graduated high school. Taryn is a year younger than me, so we were in different classes and we didn't really form a friendship until we randomly bumped into each other one day at the park. Like after high school, it was almost like fate. And we became best friends around 5 years ago, basically when we both started college and getting into this social media business. And yeah, I mean, it all just kind of started from there. Our business did start almost a year ago, but we have been talking about it for quite some time. We work really well together. We weren't really worried about how we would work together because our friendship is just that good and it's built on trust, loyalty, honesty, and we know we're both kind of blunt people as well. So we know we could just tell each other if we're like, oh, I hate that or I love that. And that's how we work well together, is just by being honest.
Being honest, being transparent, always giving our authentic selves, and not just to each other, but everywhere in our life.
Yeah,
for sure.
Just kind of being ourselves, even though that kind of sounds like cliche, maybe even a little corny, but just saying what we need to say and getting it all on the table, and then everything just kind of works out from there. We work well together.
Yes.
I love that. So let me ask this question. So you met in the park, and how did you guys go, we're going to start a business?
So we met in the park, and then after that, we ran into each other at our local community college that we were both attending to at the same time. And we're like, wow, Faith wants us to be together.
Yeah.
The world wants us to be friends.
Yes.
So we just began hanging out with each other. Angelica had already an existing education in social media and psychology, sociology. And then I have my degree in fashion marketing. So we really just blended the two and made our baby.
Yeah.
Better by Friday Media.
Yes. I feel like our friendship has always been so strong that we are finally
Mhm.
like, you know what? Now that we've both graduated with our bachelors,
Yeah.
we also love going to the gym together. So we're like, we need something flexible.
Yeah.
So we're like, you know what? If we create something together, I think we could be extremely powerful and
Yes.
successful. Even if that's, you know, that might look different for everyone, but just together we could do something beautiful.
Okay. So, and you guys do beautiful work together. Oh my God.
Thank
So,
you.
so you take a company, a female entrepreneur or an organization or a company and tell them what you really do. Because I mean, this could be lots of different things. So what do you really do? Take somebody like me. What do you do?
Okay. Do you want me to start this
Yeah,
one?
go ahead.
Okay. So what do we do? So as social media managers, content producers, creators, we will take a look at all your social media accounts. We will basically help you not necessarily rebrand, but a lot of people do want that rebranding to bring their brand back to life, especially small business owners. And we will create a whole batch of content. So that'll look like designs in Canva as well as captions. And not only that, we also do engagement on your accounts, which is commenting, liking, sharing different posts, even handling DMs. This is so your account has traction. And then after that, we also do like analytic support and analytic reports. We also do monthly meetings with our clients, and we basically just help them shine on social media in ways that they maybe don't know how to, or because, you know, your job is your job, but your job isn't to be a social media manager. So it's like some people don't even know how to make an Instagram story, and that's okay. And that's kind of why we're here, is to build that online presence.
Exactly.
And Taryn, I'm coming to you next because you know there's so many people who are like, yeah, I have to do this online. However, just do not feel like they should put themselves out there.
Mm-hmm.
And can you explain how you overcome that for them?
Yes, definitely. I mean, even for myself, I will say, because Angelica has a private account as well with intuitive eating and body positivity. So for me, I was like, oh, I'm a little hesitant getting out there and posting on the social world. So Angelica has helped me overcome that. So for my advice for everyone else's account, and especially clients that we have, because a lot of them don't feel comfortable putting themselves out there, but yet they want to represent their brand. But customers and clients, they want to see the person behind the brand. They don't just want to see generic branding, product, plans, pricing, packaging. Like, they really want the genuine person behind the brand. They want to know who's selling the product, why they're selling the product, and the backstory behind it. So that's definitely my best advice, to just getting yourself out there and showing your face on your account, for sure.
Thanks for that tip.
Yeah.
Everybody needs that tip.
Yes.
Okay. So I also like the part that you guys say you go to the gym together. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know, being a small business owner, there's so many demands on everybody.
Yes.
Mhm.
And running businesses. How do you balance a personal life with that, with the demands of running a business? And I don't know if you guys are married, have children, anything like that, but I mean, families as a whole can be a whole lot by themselves with not even any children or anything.
Oh, definitely. I mean, Google Calendar is our best friend.
Yeah.
Yes, I actually recently got engaged on Friday, so that's very exciting. So thank you. And Angelica has been in a very long-term relationship too, so we are taking those steps and these happy milestones. But really balancing our life, we are planners. We if it's not in the schedule, it's not happening because we will forget. Even if we're doing something personal, we're like, oh, put it in the Google Calendar.
Yeah.
So staying on top of things and being organized is so crucial. Like taking your notes and just putting them in a system that you know that you can rely back on, and write these little notes while you're doing errands, while you're helping your family, while you're taking care of the pets, while you're cooking dinner, while you're doing laundry, all of that. It's so important to make sure to keep organized, definitely.
And not only like the Google Calendar, while that's like a physical thing, well, it's digital, but while that's helpful, I think we just communicate too. We're like,
Yes.
listen, if I am exhausted one day or I'm sick or I'm feeling down for anything, she will pick up my slack.
Yes.
And if vice versa. So if she's like, listen, I am having a bad day, I'll pick up her slack. And that's kind of how we handle our personal lives as well. We text each other all day anyways. So before the business we text, and now we text personal things, and then randomly we'll be like, oh, we need to do this for that client. So we just keep talking, and we never get bored of talking. We are big talkers.
Yes.
And yeah, we're both like type A kind of people, so that helps, just being very organized and on top of things.
That is great. And you know, just starting a business, and you guys are very successful at what you do. What advice would you give to somebody who's young or not young? They could be older, and they're just thinking, I think I'm really going to start my own business. What would be some advice both of you would give?
So I think my number one piece of advice would be just go for it. Like, even if you have doubts about, oh, am I going to make this much money? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? I would say just jump right into it, even though I'm sure it's going to be a challenge at first. Even if you do need to have another job on top of it, I think that it's not going to happen unless you make it happen, unless you take that leap to start. So no matter what, even if you're working 3 jobs and you have a passion, just start it. Even if that means posting once a week or selling one little thing, just jump into your passion, because we only have one life.
Yep. Even dedicating 5 minutes to your passion and putting yourself there and being present, whether it's on your phone, your iPad, your laptop, pencil, paper, putting 5 minutes into that makes such a difference, because it's like, okay, let me build on this. Oh, I have a new idea today. It's just the creativity will always flow if you love it, for sure.
So having more than one job, guys, I have been known to have 3 jobs at one time.
Yeah.
And have my own business and 2 other jobs, or vice versa. So it happens.
Yeah. We have multiple jobs as well. I mean, social media related, we have side gigs. We used to work more jobs, and now we're getting more comfortable in this position, but it's a learning experience. It takes a lot to grow to the point where you're like quote unquote successful, what other people view, but we feel we're successful no matter what, just because we started it.
Yes.
That's the goal, is if you started it, you are successful.
And in today's society, it seems like the more things we have our hands in a little bit is the more residual income we'll have, and the more if something does take a dive, we can lean on some other income from other avenues too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I think I was ahead of my time doing that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. So knowing what you know now, okay, what would you go back and tell your 18-year-old self?
Oh, have confidence. Have confidence, and do not stress what another person thinks about you or will say about you.
Yeah.
Because when you are true to yourself and honest with yourself and others, you have the beauty to do anything you put your mind to.
Yeah. That's so funny, because I was just going to say, like, stop caring what people think.
Yeah.
And stop, I mean, because we're talking social media, stop not posting or,
Comparing.
stop comparing yourself to other people online, or just if you want to speak your mind, do it. Because again, like I said before, you only have one life, and especially at 18, you're still super impressionable. And I know, everyone cares what people think. It doesn't matter what your age is, but caring less what people think is kind of the key to just do what you want to do.
Definitely. They say comparison is the thief of joy.
Yes.
And I think that is so true.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's a good quote for you guys.
Yes. We love that quote. I feel like we use it all the time.
And everything happens for a reason. That was my high school senior quote, and I still live by it, because everything does happen for a reason.
So true.
So do you guys have like a secret success behind the scenes that nobody talks about, or maybe that you've noticed that works with scaling businesses?
The first thing that comes to mind would be networking, because I know it's so talked about, and you have to network, but networking truly is one of those secret little tips that help you, like gaining friendships and relationships helps a business internally and externally, because you're building relationships with others, especially other women-owned small businesses. Like especially on Long Island, we have, oh my gosh, we've become friends and acquaintances and have met so many new business owners, and it's really lovely.
Yeah, we're a part of Babes in Business Long Island, which is basically a huge networking group, and it's all female entrepreneurs. And we've been going to the networking events, and like she said, I was thinking the same exact thing. Networking, especially in person, has made the biggest difference in growing our business. We have gone, we've always been trying to be successful, but obviously we're new. So in the last few months of going to these networking events, we see a tremendous change, not only in our actual business, but in our confidence in ourselves when we're there and when we perform for our clients.
Yes.
You know what? Networking is key.
Yes.
And you guys got that 100%. And I mean, I feel that networking's been the key since way back when.
Yes.
I mean, way back when, even before my time, networking was key.
Yeah. It's like going back to the basics.
Basic communication.
100%.
Yes. Yeah.
What did she say that you said yes?
Communication. Just having communication. I mean, I know everyone has phones, everyone's on their phone, but really just having conversations with people goes a long way.
I think too, like it's one thing to be on your phone and be that persona on your phone, on your social media account, but it's another to be that person outside of your phone as well and show that to the people around you. And that's what helps you grow your business for sure.
Yes.
So what are some secret plans you guys have in the future that we should keep our eyes out for, look for?
Ooh.
I mean, we definitely are talking about a podcast, starting a podcast.
Yes.
So we're in the brainstorming ideation right now between names and topics. So yeah, definitely something to keep out for.
I think too, like besides the podcast, I would say we're interested too in like even doing maybe some webinars or teaching other people. Right now, we actually have 2 interns. So they're kind of just shadowing us and helping us out a bit and learning from us. And we really like that side of it too, of bonding with some other like younger girls than us and kind of helping them become social media managers and hopefully successful entrepreneurs one day as well.
Yeah.
I love the fact that entrepreneurs is the key verbiage that you guys use, because you're just supporting other female entrepreneurs to become who they're supposed to be.
Always. I think that's so important. And nothing against 9-to-5s, of course, but I love the flexibility of being an entrepreneur. And it's funny because I say flexibility, but at the same time, we love working.